Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a wrench override for The Sims 4. I know how difficult to understand tutorials can be, so that's why I've decided to make this video. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial, so I hope it won't get too confusing. First things first, you're gonna need Sims 4 Studio to create the override, and I will link it in the description, so all you have to do is hit download and install it if you don't have it yet. Once you're in Sims 4 Studio, you have to put your creator name in, so make sure it is there. And from this point, we have to go into Tools and create an empty package. So click on it, and this window should pop up. I am gonna save it on my desktop, and I am gonna name it, let's say, test, because it's just a tutorial. Now we are gonna go into tools again, but this time we're gonna click on game file cruiser. Now that we have this window open, we have to search for DST image and click on it. Now we see this long list and we need an instance. I will put them in the description because we need, I think, 3? Yeah, we need 3 of them for create a sim, gallery, and basically swatches. So once you copy your instance, you're gonna paste it here in this box, and you're gonna click filter. Now you're gonna click the first one, and while holding shift, click the other one. When you did that, make sure to click add to current package, and we can copy the second instance, paste it in the same place, and click enter and filter again. Do the same thing you did before and repeat that for the third instance. Paste it again here, enter, filter, and same thing, add to current package. Now if we move to this window, we can see that in total we have 6 DST images, and I recommend making a folder for each instance, because then you have to sort through all of the numbers and it gets really confusing, so it's just to make it easier for you. This is what my folder looks like. Basically you have to make 3 folders, each for 1 instance. If you don't have a picture you'd like to use as your wrench yet, I highly recommend you go to Pinterest, find one that you like. You can use any picture, and even if it's not a PNG, you can go over to a website called remove.bg, and once you download it, you can just drop it here and it will remove the background for you. It's a really cool feature, so yeah, it makes things a lot easier. You can just download it and you're done. Now we're gonna download the second software we need to use. It's called UI Texture Squasher. We're gonna head over to the download tab and download that one. Once you downloaded the file, you need to extract it, and this window will pop up. So you need to run the application, and Windows will try to protect your PC, obviously, but this is not harmful, so click more info and run it anyway. Now this window is open, and we need to go back to Sims 4 Studio and export each one of these. So we hit export and we go to the folder we made earlier. Now we have to name the file. Just so you don't get lost, I recommend getting the 3 last letters of the group and the instance. So we're gonna name it DC9, and we're gonna copy the instance and paste it here. Now your icon could look differently from mine. I have GIMP, so that's why, but please make sure it's a DDS file, because that's what we're gonna use later. Now we're gonna click on the second one, And as we can see, the three last letters are DCA. We're gonna hit export and do the same thing that before. DCA and the instance. Make sure it's a DDS file and hit save. Now we have to go back to UI texture squasher, and we have two boxes. In the larger image one, we need to put the file that we saved with DCA. So I'm gonna go ahead to the folder and select the DCA one. And for the smaller one, we have to go with the DC9. Now what you have to do is hit convert. And I already saved it, but for you, you should put the instance name as the file name, just so it's easier for you, just so you know which one it is, and hit save. And I need to replace it because I already have that one, but for you it's just gonna save normally. Now open the file you just saved with any photo editor you have. I'm using Ibis Paint. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's easy for me to use, and yeah. So what I do is I change the background to the dark transparent one, and I'm searching for the wrench, so it's here. And what I do is just import a picture, and I downloaded this star earlier, so I'm just gonna paste it, and I kinda look where it could go. Oh, that seems perfect. And what I do now is I hide that star and I remove the background, just so I'm sure that I got rid of everything. Once you do that, you can just unhide your star or your picture, and you can go and save the image. And what I do is I paste the instance again, and I add the name of the picture I used. So basically it's a star. So that's how I saved it. And you can save it in the folder that you actually saved the previous picture in. Now that we have our picture, we need to go to UI texture squasher again and open it in here. So we have this box, PNG image file. We hit select, and this is our saved file. So we hit open and click convert. Now we are gonna save two files actually, and this one is DCA, as you can see. So I'm gonna add star2 because that's how I saved the PNG file. And we have DC9, and I'm gonna put star2 as well. Now we go back to Sims 4 Studio, and we are gonna click on the first DST image, and the group is DC9, so we're gonna click import. We're looking for DC9, so this is our DC9 file, and we're gonna hit open. Don't worry if it looks weird, but once we did that, we're gonna head over to the second one, and we're gonna look for our DCA file. Hit import, and our DCA file is here. Now that we are done with the first two DST images, you will have to repeat it for the remaining ones. You can always go back and see how we did that before. And yeah, that's basically it. After you did all of them, you just hit save, and your package has been saved, so you can just toss it in your mods folder and see if it works. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope your override works perfectly, and if you have any troubles, just comment and I'll try to help. Bye bye!